So I'm having a chat with Blondshell. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, yeah, not too bad. Thanks very much. So first things first, we've been playing a new single of yours called Joiner. Tell us a little bit about the track.
Joiner was, I think, one of the first songs that I wrote on the album, and it's a fun one for me to play live because it's really inspired by a lot of Britpop and all of those songs where it's sort of like a happy, kind of upbeat sounding track, but the lyrics are darker, and I like that kind of contrast. So, yeah, that's sort of what Joiner feels like to me, and it's a fun one to play live.
Yeah, good. And that's coming off your debut record, which is out next month. What can people expect to hear when they get a chance to take a listen?
I think people can hear a whole spectrum of emotions and sounds on the album, but it like captures one specific part of my life, and it's kind of a coming of age album in a way, and I think it's sort of like a glimpse into somebody's diary. I didn't think anybody would really hear these songs, so I just wrote everything I had to say, and I think that's what people can expect from it.
Good, excellent. And you've got some touring coming up over here, and you've been touring already this year. How's the touring been for you so far?
Touring has been so fun. I did something at the end of last year with a British band called Porridge Radio, and then I just got back from tour with Suki Waterhouse. And then I'm coming to Europe in May and June. So I'm really excited. I love playing all this music live.
Yeah, for sure. And you've got a couple of festivals booked in over here and a couple in Spain as well. I bet you can't wait for festival season to come around.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. So many places I've never been.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And talking of touring, what's the plans for later in the year? Are you hoping to be touring over in the States, over here? Where else are you hoping to be touring in the near future?
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be touring in the States in the summer. So in the spring, we're going to be in Europe, and then going to come back and tour the U.S. So that's the plan for this for the next 6 months. Yeah,
plenty to keep you going. And talking of your new music and the debut album coming out soon, when you write, how do you start off? Is it lyrics first? Is it a melody first? How does it work for you?
Well, I usually will sit down with an idea about okay, I want to write a song about this. This is on my mind. But that never ends up being the song that comes out. It's always something unexpected. And so I'll usually sit down with a concept in mind, and I'll find chords. Chords are always the first thing, like a guitar part or a piano part. And then I'll start writing a melody and some sort of gibberish lyrics. And then it'll start to come together that way. Like I'll start just saying things. And then the lyrics are usually kind of the last thing, and I keep editing them as I go. So chords first.
Good. And once you've got your demos ready and raring to go into the studio to record them, how does it work for you? Stepping foot into that studio to record for the first time, how does it develop from that demo to a finished track?
Well, I tend to get pretty attached to demos because that's how I always if I'm deciding to really record a song, I've sort of it's sort of been important to me already, and I've fallen in love with it. So I'll get kind of attached to the demo. So it's a conscious effort to go into the studio and be like, I'm going to record this song today, and I'm going to make room and leave space for what it can actually end up being and for everybody else's ideas. And I have the person that I always work with, Eve Rothman. So I sort of go in being like, I have my idea of this song right now, but it's going to end up being different, and let's just see kind of where it takes us.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a relatively new artist, what made you write and record and release music in the first place?
I always wanted to do it. So I think with this one, I just felt like I wanted to start. I had been releasing music and for different projects, and I've always been doing it and wanting to do what I'm doing now. It's just I changed my name and I sort of started over with this project because I felt like I had really found who I was. So I was most excited about putting all of this out.
Yeah, and what was the reason, mentioning the name, what was the reason behind writing and releasing under the name Blondshell?
I think I was sort of experimenting with different ideas, and I was having conversations with my friends and my sister and trying to sort of get ideas for a name that felt right. And I had dinner with my sister one night, and we were sort of talking about different ideas, like, okay, what do you think about this name? What do you think about this name? And the name Blondshell came up. I don't know how. It was just like brainstorming, and it came up. And I heard it and was like, that sounds like the music. I don't know. It just, I think with artist names, you can sort of get, sometimes you can get ideas of what the music will sound like when you just hear the name. And I felt like Blondshell accurately gives you an idea for what the music sounds like. Like if I heard that, I would sort of think about a similar sound, like the sort of grunge rock that I'm doing. So it just felt right.
Yeah, no, for sure. And looking to the future, you must have a bunch of things that you want to kind of accomplish in your musical career. But what's that one thing that you really have to achieve, you really want to achieve as Blondshell?
I think as everything's been happening and as I've been promoting this album and touring, I've been sort of trying to focus on just like not having those goals be like playing this show or playing this festival, but having it sort of be like continuing to get better at expressing myself how I want to. Like I want to write more albums. I don't want to just have one album. I want to be able to make another one I'm really proud of that feels like it's an honest portrayal of who I am at this time. So I think focusing on the writing and just continuing to get better and have my show get better, that's sort of where my mind is at right now when it comes to what I want to accomplish. I just want to keep getting better at the craft.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Sabrina, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been great.